Which type of motorhome is best for you? Well, the rather obvious size matters illustrates the issue well. Small vans are ideal for driving, but large vans are better for living. This is typical of the whole motorhome scene, where the compromise is a factor that keeps cropping up again and again. A lot can be achieved in smaller vehicles by clever design and to make each fitting perform more than one task, like the dining area that turns into a bed. In contrast, a larger van can offer a full-size shower, separate toilet compartment and a fixed bed, and enough beds for a family too. The real point here is that it's up to you to decide. We're all different, and our holiday styles, parking spaces and budgets are all different too, so you pays your money and you takes your choice. First of all, here's the high-top motorhome. A high-top motorhome is basically a panel van or delivery van conversion with a special high fixed roof. The wheelbase of the van chassis has a strong influence on available space, since the width is more or less fixed. Long wheelbase vans give the most space but can be unwieldy to drive. A medium wheelbase is the most popular on newer vans, and medium wheelbase vans are not usually available on older types of vans. Quite often these are called campers or camper vans. The rising roof motorhome is a variant on the fixed roof, and it gives it a lower overall profile. People also call these pop-top campers, and it has the obvious advantage that when you're driving you can go faster, and it's just generally quicker, and you get in smaller spaces height-wise. But they do have some problems with insulation and water ingress, although a lot of the modern ones like the Mazda Bongo and the Trigano Tribute don't have them problems at all. Next up is the Coachbuilt motorhomes. This is an extended chassis on a van cab with a Coachbuilt living space, rather like having a high-spec caravan on the back. The wider caravan body allows designers to cleverly incorporate almost everything you could need into a small space. Even cross-body beds big enough for a 6-footer. Frequently called a motor caravan, they are also known as a C-Class in the UK. Many have overcab beds in the Luton area, but there are also low-profile versions of these motor caravans without the Luton overcab bed, and sometimes with a lower roofline. These vans are much more economical on motorways due to their improved aerodynamics. Next up is the A-Class motorhomes. These are medium to largish van, which is completely coach built, so there's not even the original cab that you can see from the outside. Potentially they're the best design, since almost everything is based on the needs of motor caravanners, but they're usually rather expensive and historically not that popular in the UK, although this is changing. These days they're about 2.2 metres wide like the C-Class Coachbuilts, and often have a transverse drop-down double bed stored in the roof over the cab seats, which gives much more headroom than a Luton bed in the C-Class. The posh end of the market, and this is the posh end of the market, and they're often referred to as a motorhome. Next up, for those with loads of cash, is the American RV. So these are American motor caravans which are built in style that only Americans do. They're often very large with all the mod cons, including multiple air conditioning, onboard freezers and generators with huge diesel or petrol engines. They're very expensive to run in Europe, and although many of the petrol versions have now been converted to run on LPG. The base vehicles are frequently coach-type bodies, but full A-Class versions exist too. If you want to know more information about motorhomes and hiring motorhomes and different kinds of motorhomes, go to motorhomesdirect.co.uk. Alternatively, you can call on 0800 612 8719 if you wish to hire a motorhome, or if you're interested in buying a motorhome to put into a motorhome hire business, which is a great scheme, and I strongly suggest you look at it. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.